All right, the septic installation people have arrived. They're bringing another load of sand with them. And that's interesting, that guy got no cab. Neat little excavator. So they're gonna dig a hole, install the septic, and install the pipes into the house, as well as the well, this morning. All right, getting ready to install here. We're a little bit worried about slope because my pipe leaving the house is pretty low. If you can see it in the basement there, I stuck it pretty low to the ground. The black pipe. But it's deceiving. There's a lot of slope on this land, so right where that truck is already considerably lower. I think it'll work out, but we'll see. They're gonna start by the pipe and they'll work their way over and they'll see what kind of depth they have on that tank. Extra sand to go around it. I told them I had some here, but never hurts to have extra. Ah, them too late. There was pea plants in here I was supposed to save. There's that beautiful black dirt we got here again. Nice and deep and rich. Exciting. Another step in the process. So they're gonna dig their way over back there. We'll pop that sucker in, and then there's some concrete rings going in behind that yet for drainage. Very exciting. Just like that, we got a pipe on the outside. I'm gonna have to waterproof around there yet, make sure that they don't backfill it. And I'll try to get that fixed up. A bit of tar. Won't take too long. Neat machine here, I've never seen one with. It's got these double turning points in it. I've never seen that before. It's very neat. Most of them have a turning point down here that can swivel. And then of course the whole unit turns. But I've never seen them do it in the middle. It's very interesting. Be very handy on the farm, this little unit. So the main thing you need to know is that there has to be enough slope. Everything has to slope. So that's what he's checking with his level now when he gets everything hooked up. That we have enough to make it down there. Short work. That's how much slope we have here. So there we start at that depth. And now we're all the way almost at the surface here already. Insulation around the pipe. Help keep it from freezing, although there's going to be heat coming out of the system itself. That'll help as well, I think. And now they're going to dig a pit here for the tank. I almost forgot we have a fence going in beside the laneway all the way down. Hopefully I left enough room here. If not, we will adapt. Not a big deal. And that's going to be, yeah, we're going to put the pit in here now. So I think it'll all work out. Kids are playing in the sand, or this one is. Life is good. I missed part of the entertainment. They had her in the hole. Make that look pretty simple, eh? More or less how that's going to go. They're going to play with the level, of course, to get it right, so it's not too deep and not too shallow. Looks like it's going to work out perfectly as far as the slope of the pipe. Very close anyway. And then these concrete rings here, they're going to be putting that behind here for the draining. There's a rock Ainsley's standing on.
They have rocks in Russia?
Nice contour. Apparently there's at least 3 rocks in Russia.
Well, there's just some down there.
Yeah, that's true. So big buggers there, and then there's another one in the wall here. You can see see a rock sticking out of the ground there. Okay, tank's installed. What's coming out of here is basically 90% pure water. Now we're just putting a pit in. He's going to dig a deep hole about 4 meters deep. We're going to put concrete tiles in there, and that's going to be draining. So this water will just run into there and flow away into the ground. Later on, at another date, I want to add a couple of tanks to this. Probably in the middle here, maybe slightly off to the side. And those ones will stay full of water all the time. We'll use those for fire suppression. Hopefully that's never necessary, and also for irrigation purposes for fruit trees. Okay, next phase, and drop these concretes in. Septic. Oh no, Septic. Septic. Name of the company. There's their number right there on the screen for you if you need it. Septic. They got themselves a deep hole. Next up, some slop. You could lose a feller down there. Curious boys, as always. Girls always stay farther away. Boys get right in the action.
Среднюю, да? Так, это тоже грань. Так, это тоже грани, третий мешок тоже в среднюю, да? Сколько там? Грани. Так, Грей, вес. Так, сколько мы? Фо? Давай.
Beam me up, Scotty. There's no intelligent life down here.
Все, Сань, нормально, все.
Good work.
Good driver.
He's done that before. I got.
Мышку брось себе назад.
Probably 2 tanks.
I don't know.
There's 2 lids.
Maybe for somebody else.
Все, забор.
Maybe they're going somewhere else after this.
Забор, Сань,
Probably patching the two together, maybe.
Сань, что, я намаз сразу? Давай, намажем, а, Сань?
Let's get back a minute.
Okay. You're back. You must.
I got the sides up. Can't slide up.
We'll make a silo with this.
А! Да. Давай сюда. Меня, давай. Все. Сань, годись, дай там замажу. Я просто цепляю.
Putting that on.
Видео.
Alright, finished product. We went to a smaller tank with the lid on it. And that's it, that's all. Back her all back in. So we can't backfill this yet until we get some water in it. Once we fill it up, then we'll backfill that. Make sure everything's packed good. We don't want the tank to collapse. Very good. And then we'll have some more dirt to move. What's that? Oh yeah. All right, great job. We got that all hooked up. The air line actually goes, so as part of this system is that it aerates. So this little black line here comes from inside. There's a little compressor, and it basically just blows bubbles in here to help it all agitate and break down, so that what comes out is pretty much just straight water. That then runs through a tile. We ran it quite far apart. Now we just got this one. It's fairly deep, and it's just going to be a settling one. So that water will just go into here and just disappear into the ground. Boys exploring in the pit. So this one's just an empty tank. The first stage. Second one has got some baffles and things in it. I don't really understand the purpose of the rocks, but they're granite. Had to go in the first one here. Or the third one, I guess it is, because there's this stage here as well. This is all part of the hoses for bubbles. And then we get into the last one in here. And after that, it just goes out the pipe. Very interesting system. Thanks again to the guys who provided this. The name of the company will be on the screen here for you to see. If you're interested in a septic system like this, you can learn more about them there and also contact them. It is a Russian company, so if you're watching this from Russia, it's obviously beneficial for you to get your information from them rather than from me. You'll understand a lot more of it. But it appears to be a very good system, and we're very thankful for their support. Alright, so here we've got this trench jug. This is for the water. It's going to be going through here, out, and they're at the well now. They're just very carefully digging along the side of the well casing where they'll be making their connection. So I don't know what they have brought for an adapter. Our last well they used a pitless adapter, and they have a pretty neat way of installing those in the side of the well casing. I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know. I'm just going to trust that everything works out good. So far everything here in Russia has been just living on faith, and everything's been working out because well, I believe God has been helping us big time. That and a whole lot of people that He sent our way. So we really appreciate that. If you're one of those people who have generously helped us with either your time, your resources, or in some other way, we really appreciate it. I can't say that enough, and I look forward to the day when we can contribute back, maybe not necessarily to you, but to society around us, because that's really what community is about, that we can give back in the same way that others have given to us, and we can all just bless one another and help each other out. So thank you very much. We really, really, really appreciate it. Just reminding me of the last time we did a well, we had to dig a trench longer than this one. Yeah, a little bit. Close to this, but a little bit longer maybe. But it was in solid rock. Our last house was built on solid rock. And so we jackhammered 3 feet deep into solid rock, a trench about this long. This is about 20 meters, I think it is, from the house. So similar to that. 3 feet deep between you, Wes, and I taking turns on the jackhammer. It was brutal. By hand, yeah, a hand jackhammer. We held on to it. We spent 3 days. How many days, Wes, did we dig that last trench? You remember? Yeah, it was a lot of work anyways. We were pretty happy when we got it all done. Now you'd say that's not deep enough. In rock it is, because frost line doesn't go much deeper than that. Well, it wouldn't anyway because it's solid rock. That rock stayed warm, which is the nice thing about building on that rock. In the wintertime it was actually warmer, and in the summertime it stayed nice and cool, so it really helped our house out. And just like that, all done. They're going to load her bag up. Oh, got to do a bit of cleanup first. They're getting ready to load her bag up. This is an excellent operator on a high haul, by the way. Mini X, I'd call this. Every movement has a purpose. Very pleasurable to watch someone like that operate equipment. Rim board going up. This is for the top, for the porch that comes down. Rim board going on. I need to get all that on right now so I can go ahead and put the insulation on and get the house wrap all the way up top. You can't attach this later on to the insulation because it wouldn't be secure. It needs to be down to solid lumber, same as this bottom one, and that's why I like to do them first. Yeah, we're hoping to get all the insulation on. We're going to do one wall at a time. We'll insulate it, put the house wrap on it, and then put our strapping on every 40 centimeters up and down so that it's ready for siding.
Good. It's like insulation to keep the house warm. And right now I'm cooking some potatoes for supper. I'm gonna cook them on the fire. Arena's eating an apple. The guys over there are doing the pump for the well so we can have some water. These two boys are running around because they're crazy. And Papa's cutting off the extra insulation.
Evening's just about over. We're gonna have supper right now. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it, guys? 7:15, quarter after 7. That's actually a reasonable time for supper. Boom on. So that is going on the wall. I just tacked it for now. And we're gonna put house wrap over top. I know this looks funny, that's sticking out, but that's because we need an overhang. There's gonna be a porch roof on here and I like it to overhang a little bit. Now we were contemplating, do we want it to hang over far enough to cover this, but I think that's gonna look dumb. So we don't want to do that. This stairs is actually going to have another little roof, and it's just going to come this direction. So we're just going to leave it. It's going to be all right. We're just going to hang over a little bit. This is going to slide this way. Everything will be fine. But looks pretty cool with all the insulation on it. Can't tell the difference in the house yet. It's just the same temperature as it was before. Might have something to do with these big holes in the wall. I don't know. Gonna finish a little bit of insulation after supper. And then we're gonna house wrap it, strap it, and this side will be done. I'm hoping to get that done today yet. I don't know, let's see how it goes. Then we got 3 sides to do tomorrow. Plus we still gotta do the gable in. One gable still needs OSB on it, and that's actually time consuming because it's mostly ladder work and a lot of little studs that need to be cut. But we'll try to get that all done tomorrow, and then she would be weather tight. The roof is already weather tight. The walls would then be weather tight. Yeah, progress. I love progress.
Some people have written books, some have a great look that covers the magazines for kids who are 17, but I don't know what to do. Staring into the blue sky and just waiting for a sign. Some, they are certain of what awaits them when it all ends, but I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in a century, or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind, or the talk of the town that we are living in? Well, I don't know. I don't know, how could I know what lies ahead of me? Am I part of a grander master plan? Will I be washed away like reading from a torn out page from a book filled with lies. But I don't know what to do. I'm staring into the blue sky and just waiting for a sign. Someday they're certain of what awaits them when it all ends. But I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in a century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? Well, I don't know. No, I don't know. How could I know what lies ahead of me? Am I part of a grander master plan? Will I be washed away like lines in the sand? Happen to me? Will I be remembered in this century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in this century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? Well, I don't know. How could I know what lies ahead of me? Am I part of a grander master plan? Will I be washed away just like lines in the sand?
Okay, we got that on. Now we're gonna put some slats on there yet. Strapping, vertical. House wrap that we're used to comes in a 9-foot roll or 270 centimeters. Sometimes a bit bigger, maybe as big as 300 centimeters. This stuff comes in very small rolls, 1.6 meters. That's okay, we got it on in 2 layers. It's a little wrinkled there, unfortunately, but it doesn't really matter. I do have a bit of a personal preference of having it perfectly straight and tight. But anyway, actually, interestingly enough, the top is straight, bottom is wrinkled, top is straight, bottom is wrinkled. So maybe it's something in the product itself, I don't know. That's almost like a perfect line here of straightness. Anyway, doesn't really matter. We're gonna put strapping on and then we're gonna put siding on it and nobody's ever gonna see it again. So what I gotta do now is outline the doors and the windows. So there's a door there, a window there, and a window here. We're gonna outline those with strapping first, and then we're gonna put strapping in every 40 centimeters or 16, hey, there you go, or 16-inch centers all the way along, and that'll be good here for our siding. I don't think we're gonna get the top done. The sun is already gone. I'm gonna put a few on here at least to hold it so the wind picks up, it won't blow away. And then that's gonna be a wrap for today. Hopefully we can get the other sides done too. As always, I hope you guys enjoy touring around with us. It is a lot of fun. This YouTube community that we have built has been just a blast. It's amazing. We read comments from literally all over the world. Never in our wildest dreams had we ever expected our YouTube channel to grow that big. From a humble beginning many years ago, it literally was to send some longer videos to some family members that live far away. We had moved from where we grew up in Ontario to Saskatchewan, and we were farming there, and we were doing some fun stuff, and we were sending little videos to our family members back home, specifically to my mother-in-law and to my one brother. And the videos, you can only send a certain length. And so it was recommended, why don't you start a YouTube channel, just put them on there. And we're like, I don't know, we were really private people at that time, and in some ways we still are, even though you wouldn't know it, I guess, now with YouTube. But anyway, from that to today, I remember we got our first 20 subscribers. We were just like, 20 people? I don't even know 20 people. And now we just went over 166,000 subscribers here today. So a big thank you to all of you who support our channel and who have been there, some of you from the very beginning. Some of them are new, but we're hoping you enjoy the content, you enjoy our family, and together we can try to make this world a more positive and better place. And also learn along the way. We're hoping to learn things. We try to learn things every day, I guess. We learn things from you guys here in Russia, but also from other people around the world. And hopefully you guys can learn something from us. That would be just a good community again, small part of community. So this is what we're up to. We're going to carry on tomorrow. We'll video some more. That's it for today's video. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys. That's always good for the analytics as well. Helps us grow the channel. And yeah, that's it. In case we ever disappear, you can find us on Telegram, Countryside Acres. Thousands and thousands of you have already subscribed there, but there's lots of room for more. It costs you nothing. If you have Telegram, just look us up, Countryside Acres, and subscribe there. And then if YouTube ever does disappear, and you're worried about that and losing our family, we would be posting updates there as well. We also have our Boosty channel. If that's something you're interested in supporting as well, you can follow us there for absolutely nothing. And then there's different levels of subscription there for different people who would like to sponsor us and support us in that way. That is a possibility as well. We are still working on getting a website set up. We are still working on getting merchandise set up, but we have not got merch yet at this point. We're working on it, and we're working on getting a website set up for you guys, and more details will come. There's some kids trying to wave at you. You guys getting ready to go to bed?
Yeah.
Yep. You're not taking that water to bed, I hope.
Yeah, it's hot water.
Oh,
Filled it up for us.
that is pretty nice. You have a nice big sister, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, say paka paka.
Paka.
Dasidanya. God bless you guys. Catch you in another one.
Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world